present. March.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
On behalf of myself and my fellow trustees, congratulations. You're here for a reason. You arrived at OCC already steeped in excellence with amazing potential and the drive to push even further. We are proud to have been alongside you during your journey, supporting you, motivating you, and helping to nurture your tremendous potential into future promise. Now, your hard work is paid off, and you'll join more than 1 million students who have attended OCC and are empowering their communities with the skills and experiences gained here. Congratulations.
As I stand here today and look back on the past year, I can't help but reflect on the word community, because it's all of us here celebrating with you today. But the idea of community is so much more than our middle name. It's our commitment. And over this past year, this commitment has been tested. You have been tested. You were asked to achieve everything that students have done in the past while overcoming unbelievable challenges in the process. But you did it. In fact, you pushed even harder. Across the college, OCC faculty, staff, and administrators have shared their deep respect and gratitude for all of the large and small ways you have worked to make this year yours. You did not let a global pandemic and the deep struggles over this past year keep you from achieving your goal. You've triumphed despite the odds, and I could not be more proud. There's a community fully behind you. And with that, allow me to also extend our congratulations to your family and friends who supported your educational journey through this very challenging time. Today, with your OCC degree or certificate completed, you can now embark on a career, obtain the promotion you desire, or transfer to a four-year institution to further your studies. You will be unstoppable.
As we gather here today, separate but together, it's a reflection of what we faced in the last year.
Not being on campus was hard. We lost our second home, our sanctuary.
We had to deal with balancing school, work, and life in a virtual world.
We learned that time management is key,
as we studied at home with more distractions.
The lack of engagement was emotionally draining.
Stuck in our little computer worlds, we got Zoom fatigue.
We lost loved ones to an unmerciful virus, and we could not be with them at the end.
And yet, we didn't let a pandemic stop us from moving forward.
We kept trying to be better every single day.
We became more confident in our skills and in ourselves.
We were put in the most difficult situations, but we managed them and we grew.
We learned how to be flexible and how to adapt our plans.
And we discovered that we need each other more than ever.
We learned how to be more thankful and to value the simple things in life.
Our relationship with our family and friends was sometimes tested. but we supported each other and built stronger bonds.
And we received such amazing support from OCC instructors, administrators, mentors, advisors, and counselors, ultimately helping us to get to this day.
We are the class of 2021, nearly 2,000 graduates strong.
We have been tested and we have overcome.
My name is Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist, and I am honored to be part of such a momentous occasion in your lives. These are truly extraordinary and unprecedented times. Typically, you'll be getting ready to walk across the stage, take pictures with your cap and gown, and celebrate afterwards with family and friends. But instead, we are navigating a new landscape as we fight COVID-19 here in Michigan and worldwide. But you have already shown your resilience and ability to adapt to these new challenges. In that spirit, that energy, you'll need it to hold on to as you take this tremendous leap into the world, a world that has a lot of great opportunities to explore, and a world that you already know has some considerable challenges too. In the next few moments, you will have a degree. That degree shows that you are uniquely qualified in the field that you have chosen to study. Some of you will likely stay in Michigan to make an impact at one of Michigan's great institutions. Some of you will move out of state, like I did after graduation, to pursue your dreams. And some of you will move across the globe to change the world. Whatever you choose to do, remember that the experiences that have gotten you to this moment in your life will continue to carry you through. The hardships, the struggle, they all make you stronger, more ready for whatever path you choose to take next. Today is about you. So I won't take up too much more time. But before I go, I do have a challenge from me to you. I dare you to be bold. Be a bolder thinker. Be a bolder innovator. Be a more bold change maker. Do not be afraid to think outside the box and stand tall in your beliefs. Today marks the next step in your journey. So take time to enjoy this moment. Soak it in, because tomorrow you take those bold next steps. And I cannot wait to see what becomes of your journeys. Thank you all for allowing me to be part of your special day, and always keep standing tall for Michigan.
OCC class of 2021, make no mistake, you are unique, and this year has been historic. You have overcome obstacles that no other students have faced, at school, at work, and at home. And you've done it with determination, intellect, and incredible character. I'm truly honored to present the students earning certificates and degrees from Oakland Community College in the following programs: Applied Science, Arts, Business Administration, General Studies, Liberal Arts, and Science. Congratulations.
It is my privilege as chair of the College Senate to recommend these students for the appropriate certificates and degrees with all due scholastic honors as has been determined. On behalf of myself and my esteemed colleagues, congratulations, and may you grow and prosper with your newly minted degrees and certificates.
It is indeed a pleasure, in consideration of the recommendation of the faculty and administration, to recognize you for the various certificates and degrees with the scholastic honors for which you are certified. Therefore, by the authority vested in me, by the State of Michigan and the Board of Trustees, I proudly confer upon you the certificate or associate degree for which you qualify. At no other time have our graduates faced such monumental challenges. You came to OCC for different reasons, but with the same goal, to excel. And you have. The world needs your talent, your passion, your voice. Your college experience has been set against the backdrop of a global community undergoing seismic shifts and deep trials. No matter where your journey takes you next, no matter what your future holds, no matter how you choose to make your mark on your communities. I know you will continue to make all of us proud. Good luck, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Congratulations.
Jaleesa M. Adams, General Studies. Michael Adkins, General Studies. Shaima Al-Madani, General Studies, summa cum laude. Layla Suhail Aramoni, General Studies. Amanda Danielle Ashby, General Studies. Brianna Atwell, General Studies. Christopher Alexander Banks, General Studies. Kendall Victoria Barnes, General Studies. Alexandra N. Berry, General Studies. Andrea Bautista Romero, General Studies. Ruben Deshawn Bell IV, General Studies. Robert J. Belby II, General Studies. Willette Blackwell, General Studies. Dakota Rockwell Boldry, General Studies. Alana Nicole Bouchard-Wessel, General Studies. Sean Bradley, General Studies. Owen Dwayne Brennan, General Studies. Zeba Broadnax, General Studies. Ariel Brooks Martin, General Studies. Madeline Marie Brown, General Studies. Magna cum laude. Patrick Bucher, General Studies, summa cum laude. David Burgess, General Studies. Asianique Burrows, General Studies. Kenneth L. Byer, General Studies, cum laude. Taylor Ray Carroll, General Studies. Brooke Michelle Carter, General Studies. Jalen Amir Chone, General Studies. Astiqual Chowdhury, General Studies, magna cum laude. Marianne Elizabeth Claffey, General Studies, summa cum laude. Mitchell Robert Clark, General Studies, magna cum laude. Amanda L. Close, General Studies. Daniel Cook, General Studies, magna cum laude. Tara Corby, General Studies. Kimbria Mignon Couch, General Studies. Summer Lynn Cummins, General Studies. Melissa R. Cunningham, General Studies. Betty Curry, General Studies. Michael Benjamin Curtis, General Studies. Gian Joseph Dado, General Studies. Jeff Joseph Dado, General Studies. Jacqueline Dans, General Studies, cum laude. Suzanne L. Davis, General Studies. Daniel De Fortuny, General Studies. Haley Antonina DeBean, General Studies. Connor Deegan, General Studies. Kayla Elizabeth Donovan, General Studies. Taylor Jean Driscoll, General Studies, cum laude. Lauren Rachel Driscoll, General Studies. Eric Charles Easterday, General Studies. John G. Else III, General Studies. Ricky W. Irwin, General Studies. Michael C. Fletcher, General Studies, cum laude. Faith Fredericks, General Studies. Stephanie Marie Garofales, General Studies. Matthew L. Gilson, General Studies. Mallory Louise Godschalk, General Studies. Brianna Rochelle Gonzalez, General Studies, magna cum laude. Gabrielle Michaela Gordon, General Studies. Caleb Grant, General Studies. Cameron Scott Guzdzial, General Studies. Jessica Hadash, General Studies. James Hainstock, General Studies. Kelly Jo I. Hansard, General Studies. Sarah Marie Hardy, General Studies. Mahogany M. Harris, General Studies. Michaela S. Harrison, General Studies. Benjamin Jackson Henry, General Studies. Tyra L. Hewitt, General Studies. Amanda Alice Height, General Studies. Sarah Hill, General Studies. Melissa Hodges, General Studies, cum laude. Joyce and Hoey, General Studies, cum laude. Thomas E. Holland, General Studies, cum laude. Reagan Nicole Holloway, General Studies. Madison L. Hossack, General Studies. Shanita L. Houston, General Studies.
Thank you for your support.
Martin Grazimirov Bristov, General Studies, cum laude. Tramaine Desinia Hughes Davis, General Studies. Tanya Hutcherson Fountain, General Studies. Dwan Antino Jackson, General Studies. Ashley A. Jackson, General Studies. Monica Jijafumia, General Studies. Christine Jarrell, General Studies, cum laude. Shavandra Michelle Jesse, General Studies. Emily Elizabeth Jewell, General Studies. Mallory Rose Johannes, General Studies. Gabrielle Elizabeth Jones, General Studies. Magna cum laude. Joshua B. Joseph. General Studies. Joseph Louis Brodsky Kepps. General Studies. Muhammad Khan. General Studies. Vanya Suyin Kim. General Studies. Allison King. General Studies. Cum laude. Devon Tyree King. General Studies.
Just wanted to thank my mom, grandma, dad, and everyone else that supported me. Congratulations, class 2020 and 2021. Woo!
Alex Jesse Coblin. General Studies. Rochelle Rita Kanja. General Studies. Magna cum laude. Matthew A. Konopka. General Studies. Jonathan Kovacs. General Studies. Julia S. Kroll. General Studies. Magna cum laude.
I'd love to specifically thank God, my mom, and my dad. Without their love and support, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. Thank you so much. I did it!
Alex Lacoste. General Studies. Megan and Laidlaw. General Studies. Yulia Lane. General Studies. Summa cum laude. Mark Henry Ledford. General Studies. Asia Lee. General Studies. Truman Levitt. General Studies. Latasha Lewis. General Studies. Joseph Martin Litwin. General Studies. Anthony Lizardi. General Studies. Giacomicia London. General Studies. Caitlin Marie Longroy. General Studies. Juan Carlos Lopez. General Studies. Donna Elaine Lowry. General Studies. Magna cum laude. Marie Antoinette Lucio. General Studies. Haley Marie Moss. General Studies. Justin Paul McPhail. General Studies. Summa cum laude. Andrew R. Macy. General Studies. Angela Mankey. General Studies. Clement Neville Majamanda. General Studies.
Thank you very much, OCC. So glad to be graduating. Congratulations to everybody else who's graduating. Kumbare.
Deborah L. Mapes. General Studies. Magna cum laude. Anita Marco. General Studies. Paris Martin. General Studies. Isabella Mavashev. General Studies. Jasmine A. Maxwell. General Studies. Miranda Riley Maxwell. General Studies. Kamari McCaddy. General Studies. Jessica McCullum. General Studies. Amanda R. Meyer. General Studies. Magna cum laude. Shelby Lorraine Miller. General Studies. Magna cum laude. Kaylee A. Mitchell. General Studies. Bridget Monahan. General Studies. Brittany J. Moriarty. General Studies. Nicholas John Murdoch. General Studies. Jesse Frank Nagy. General Studies. Rachel Lynn Nash. General Studies. Summa cum laude. Alvetta T. Nadam. General Studies. Madison Michelle Nicolo. General Studies. Carmen Antonia Nieto. General Studies. Carly Michelle Noble. General Studies. Ashley and Ollie. General Studies. Guadalupe Ortega, Jr. General Studies. Michael Ben Pardon. General Studies. Eric Parker. General Studies. Fallon or Pauly. General Studies. Kendall Perkins. General Studies. Jenna Clarice Pierce. General Studies. Kaylin Nicole Place. General Studies. Summa cum laude. Marissa Grace Porter. General Studies. Chelsea Powers Collins. General Studies. Kelly Nicole Preston. General Studies. Summa cum laude. Alexis Nicole Piros. General Studies. Parker Ryan Redburn. General Studies. Brianna Alicia Reyes. General Studies. Theora Rhymes. General Studies. Brandy Richardson. General Studies. Magna cum laude. Lexus C. Richardson. General Studies. Carol Ridings. General Studies. Cum laude. Nathan Victor Rizzo. General Studies. Mary Elizabeth Rogers. General Studies. Cum laude. Robin Tarina Rogers. General Studies. Latika Ross. General Studies. Summa cum laude.
Hey, shout out to my family and friends for all your love and support. It couldn't have happened without you, class of 2021. Hey!
Dwayne Russell. General Studies. Sinclair Sahajdak. General Studies. Jenna D. Saunders. General Studies. Amber Nicole Shudlich. General Studies. Vicky Latrese Scott. General Studies. Samia Saraz. General Studies. Cum laude. Alexia Shurkas. General Studies. Verona Monet Shaw. General Studies.
It took me a long time to get here, but the day has finally came. Thank you all for your love and support. Babies, I hope mommy made you proud. I love you.
Audrey Schauberg. General Studies. Cum laude. Blair Catherine Sinkowitz, General Studies. Elisa Marie Simon, General Studies. Jeffrey Michael Simon, General Studies. Aaron K. Smith, General Studies. Tyler A. Smith, General Studies. Karen E. Smith Weathersby, General Studies. Morgan Southward, General Studies. Kelby Spake, General Studies. Timothy M. Stewart, General Studies. Tiffany Stewart, General Studies. Michelle L. Street, General Studies. Marta Anna Stupak, General Studies. Kia A. Taylor, General Studies. Tammy Sue Taylor, General Studies.
Here I am finally graduating, so thanks to the family and my husband and everyone else for all your support.
Julia N. Thomas, General Studies. Monica Monique Tippins, General Studies. Robert Tlatoke, General Studies. April Jean Todd, General Studies. John Wesley Tucker, Jr., General Studies. Radiance Renee Turner, General Studies.
I'd like to thank my family and friends and my heavenly supporters for helping me make it to this day. It took me a long time, but I'm finally here.
Inika Amandala Yvonne Volts, General Studies. Ivy Regina Velasquez, General Studies. Ernestine Mays Wallace, General Studies. Brianna Christina Washington, General Studies. Cassandra Lee Watts Miller, General Studies. Teresa A. Weaver, General Studies. Charles S. White, General Studies. Desmond Jamir Ikeen Wilburn Little, General Studies. Joe L. Williams, General Studies. Alan Jerome Williams, General Studies. Christy L. Wilson, General Studies. Jacob Wilton, General Studies. Jaden Victoria Woodmansee, General Studies. Darius Woods, Jr., General Studies. Stephanie Renee Worcester, General Studies. Cody M. Wright, General Studies. Jasmine Young, General Studies. Chris Zacanti, General Studies, Cum Laude. George Michael Zotos, General Studies.